Is coming back to Texas. Houston, 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 Houston. All right, Houston, Texas, thank you. We have an amazing lineup, and Mark Austin, wherever you are, in a few minutes we want to. First of all, one of our speakers is the new executive director of the ACLU in Texas. ACLU, 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 ACLU. Faster! ACLU, ACLU. All right. They are fighting for our rights in court every day, and we're so honored that their executive director is here to a couple of folks who are going to be telling stories about helping people at risk and who need abortions, and a couple of stories from people who have had abortions. And we've got a speaker, and I'm going to ask Larry and Ashley if second. They lost a family member to an illegal abortion back when abortions were illegal. And we don't want that ever to happen again. So when Larry and Ashley come up to speak, we want all of your attention because they're going to share the story of the last 50 years. We do not want to go back. Do we? No! Okay. A couple other groups are going. So in the back corner, as they say, their official government name is Social Justice Solutions. The Hoochies of Houston are coming today. We've got folks with the Houston Area Women's Center. We've got folks with Planned Parenthood and the Houston Women's Center. We have elected officials. We've got our election clerk, Isabel Longoria, to remind us to vote like hell. ADA, come up to the front. If you need ADA seating, come up to the front. There are voting rights stations on each end. Thank you for your patience. We are ready to start, folks. Let me get our first speaker. Is the first openly transgender judge in Houston, Texas. Here in Texas, y'all means all. Yeah. In the U.S., sorry, the first openly transgender judge in the U.S., Judge Phyllis Fry. Give her a warm welcome.
Thank you. Actually, it's the first out transgender. And you and I both know the internet. If they're going to contradict you, they're going to contradict you. And for 9 years, nobody's contradicted that. This goes back so far in Houston. I was there in the late 70s when members of City Council kicked Nikki Van Hightower from her position as women's advocate for the mayor of Houston. How many of y'all were here at that time? All right, that was great. Now, let me tell you, Ku Klux Klan people. They're planners. They don't want you to vote. Now, what do you do about that? Well, you do what we did in the 60s. 2 are going to be arrested. 1 is going to have a camera. 1 is going to be there in case the person with the camera gets arrested. And 2 spares just in case find a lawyer to get you. They said we can't do, like give people water. And you give people water, for goodness sake. And you take pictures of it on your camera. And you do it right in front of those Kluxer gun-carrying monitors. From Phil to Phyllis, there was a law in this city that made transgender people school as a student. I went to look for jobs, Every single day I was subject to arrest. I don't know why I never got arrested, but I took that chance. You need to take that chance, and you need to do it smart this time.
Few years is that when the national anthem is sung, some people stand up and claim it as the country that we're trying to make a more perfect union. Other people kneel, other people put their arms out, other people sit. This is a free speech march. We're going to go ahead and have the national anthem right now, and your response is your response. Whatever. Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and the home of the
Are you free?